Ian Lees-Galloway.
So it seems to be my lot in life at the moment to follow Paul Foster-Bell in this debating chamber, which is fine by me because he gives me plenty of material. So what this comes down to is, will the government support extending paid parental leave to 26 weeks or will they not? And it comes down to priorities. We've heard from the government that they are not prepared to spend the money on extending paid parental leave to 26 weeks. That's all it comes down to. And then we hear from Paul Foster-Bell, well, if we did that, we'd have to take the money from health, or we'd have to take the money from education, or we'd have to take the money from some other part of the welfare state. I've got a suggestion. The Prime Minister says we can afford $3 billion worth of tax cuts. Not $3 billion over 15 years or $3 billion over 20 years, but $3 billion year after year after year. The Prime Minister says we can afford $3 billion worth of tax cuts. Take it from that. Take it from that. It is, I'm not even sure what the percentage is because it's so minuscule. It's such a tiny number, far less than 1% of what the Prime Minister says we can afford in tax cuts we could use to extend paid parental leave to 26 weeks. And that is a far better use of that money. The return we get on that investment is far better than simply handing out $3 billion, and we know where it goes when the National Party gives tax cuts. It goes to the people at the very top. It certainly won't be going to the people who would benefit from getting the paid parental leave extended to 26 weeks. So there's the solution. Paul Foster-Bell has been asking questions. He wants to hear the answers. Where is the money coming from? There's the answer, Paul Foster-Bell. There is the answer. 0.03%. So the Prime Minister can still have his tax cuts, and we just want 0.03% of that to extend paid parental leave to 26 weeks. There's the answer. There is the answer. So I get all these spurious questions. Paul Foster-Bell laments the fact that he's not getting answers from Sue Moroney in the chair or from the members opposite. There's the answer. It's very straightforward. This government can find money for its projects that it prioritises. It has already accepted that paid parental leave is a good investment. It took it a while. Took a long time to catch up. It insisted back when Labour and the Greens, and I'm not sure what New Zealand First's position was on it at the time, so I won't put words in their mouth, but back when paid parental leave was first introduced, back when we had those surpluses that David Seymour was talking about earlier on, they said it wasn't affordable then. So they've never thought it was affordable because it's never been a priority to them. The money can be found. It can be found from all sorts of different places. If we just set this as a priority, if we just make children a priority. But the easy answer is take 0.03% of the tax cuts that the Prime Minister says are going to be affordable, take that money and we extend paid parental leave to 26 weeks. It's not hard.
I call Mark Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.